Yeah, let's just jump right in it. So let's go with container 2, right? And the first thing you do is you're going to display the grid. Let's tell the CSS, hey, we're about to do things with CSS grid, right? And then so the name of the command is, well, there's a few, but the ones we're going to use for this one is grid template columns. Okay. We're going to put repeat. So it's going to repeat what we asked for in the parentheses. So we pretty much want 5 columns at the entire area. We wanted them to each be divided into one FR. And FR is pretty much fraction. I believe that's what it is, fraction. So it's pretty much going to be 1/5. Each column is going to be 1/5 of the given area. So if we go back over here, this given area here, the little white space, will be divided into 5 columns, which each dummy image will have 1/5 of that area, minus any margin or padding or anything like that that we put in there. So we got that. Now there's another command. It's called grid template rows. So that's telling how many rows we need. And you remember we're doing 5 by 2. So we're going to do the repeat command again. And this time we're going to say 2 by 1 FR. So it's going to divide that space into 2 equal rows. Pretty much a half and a half, right? So let's go here. Okay, and now there's something called grid row gap, which is the gap in between the rows. I'm going to set it at about 10 pixels for now. We can play with it later. And then there's another one called grid column gap. There's a grid row gap and a grid column gap. And we set that one at 10 pixels as well. So there should be pretty much 10 pixels in between each picture on the vertical and on the horizontal, or some may call that the column and the row. Okay, then we're going to do a margin of 50, which should give us a margin of 50 on each side. And then we want to make sure that we justify the content to the center of the page. Cool, let's save this. Boom. That's amazing. That's amazing. CSS is powerful. You can do a lot with it. This is a pretty simple grid, but you can do a lot with it. So, I'm sorry, I said 50 pixels margin from the sides. It's actually 50 pixels margin from the top and the bottom. It's 10 in between each of these guys, 10 in between here as well, and then they split 10 on the ends, probably 5 on each side, on the left and the right. All right. So, I mean, that's as simple as it gets for our simple product page. That's pretty much what I was looking for. Let's go back to the wireframe. That's pretty good. Okay.